Of course, there are many achievements in our research endeavors, but probably the flagships are one of the most important ones. And the reason is that when looking at the flagship, you really have the sense of direction.
The Quantum project aims to turn Europe's excellence research results into industrial leadership. It should place Europe at the forefront of one of this century's most promising technological developments. The first quantum revolution expanded our horizons to an amazing extent. Lasers and transistors, without which existing computers, mobile phones and the internet would be unthinkable. These applications and technologies are now mainstream. Advances in quantum technology made them all possible. The second quantum revolution has just started. It is based on our growing ability to manipulate and sense quantum effects in customized systems and materials. This will mean totally new concepts for devices with a real practical impact. Ultra-precise synchronization and enhanced sensitivity devices. Guaranteed data privacy and communication security. Unprecedented computing power that goes beyond anything now envisaged at the high end of computing technology.
So what's new when we talk about the second quantum revolution? This was already briefly mentioned. The new aspect is that now we are able to create, to manipulate and detect single quantum systems. And the surprising thing is that out of these very basic research, new technologies develop. And this was the reason that some time ago, very recently as a matter of fact, the European quantum community came up with something called the Quantum Manifesto, which was the result of a joint effort of 3,500 scientists from academia and from the private sector. No surprise. The main areas are communication, computation, simulation, and sensors. But there are other cross-cutting activities. There is, of course, a layer underneath to support basic research in the sense of maybe there are some new ideas coming up in the next few years which are really not on the table right now. There is no obvious winner in some of the areas under consideration. There is, of course, something related to theory and quantum algorithm, a big challenge too for that field. And very importantly, there is something called training. And training is training for those who are already in the field, but do not know that much about the prospects of quantum science in general. But of course, it's also for the next generation. Now, what's so special about the flagship? This was also mentioned. It's not only about basic research. Now, why are we doing research? We are doing research to satisfy human curiosity, sure, that's one thing. But we are also doing research to assure our standard of living, to make a contribution to wealth creation, to new jobs, to new employment. And that's one of the ideas behind this flagship. It's not only to support academia, it's to support cooperations between academia and industry to create new jobs at the end through technologies where Europe can play a leading role. And this is also a question of the mindset, ladies and gentlemen. We have to create a mindset to have more entrepreneurial spirit, more startups, especially in this new emerging field of quantum technologies, because we have great companies. Some representatives are here, Bosch, Airbus, and so on. But we also need new companies being formed through entrepreneurial spirit from the next generation. Final remark, There is a difference between passion and pride. Passion is about how you do things. Pride is about what you deliver. There is a lot of passion in the field. Now we have to deliver. We are ready to go for it. Thank you very much.